That's, yeah, I think that's gonna be like our goal. I think I'm gonna try to keep it neutral. Yeah. And then it's gonna end up being warm anyway. Yeah. So if I try to put warm in it, it's gonna end up probably being usually warmer than.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Like a little chocolate brown.
A little chocolate brown?
Yeah.
Some chocolate brown?
I call it chocolate dreams.
Chocolate dreams. Chocolate dreams.
I've been running for so long, I'm clear about the path I was on. I was breathless, my heart restless.
To see more of my videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell below to be notified when I put more out. Hello everyone, this is my client Yoa. She has pretty much a level 1 hair. It is so dark, it's the darkest dark that there is. She likes to be lighter, obviously. These are her inspiration pictures. Not necessarily tone, she likes the warm, she likes the neutral, but she wants her hair to be lighter. She doesn't like it as dark as it is. We have attempted to put blonde hair highlights in her hair, just really no luck. It's just too damaging to do that to her hair, and it is a very, it's too much of an upkeep for her, because obviously her regrowth is going to be noticeable a lot quicker because of how dark her hair is. She is also a licensed stylist, so she knows the drill, but we've also attempted to put like a level 6 color on her hair with 30 volume, let it sit, and she just has hair, it just does not want to budge. It's that solid sealed cuticle, and it doesn't really do much of anything. Maybe when you get in the light it'll show a little bit. So what I'm actually doing right here is going through and doing a global application with just Flash Lift. Actually no, this is not Flash Lift, this is Blonde Dimensions and 10 volume, and it does get light, as you can tell, and I was actually surprised it got as light as quick as it did, which is fine. That's what I wanted. I just did that zone 2, and then I went back through and did zone 1, and then I went back through the last few minutes and kind of ran it through the ends just a little bit, and this is what we got her. And I tell you what, 10 volume can get you light, just have to be slow and patient. I didn't want to throw a strong developer on there. Now I am going through and like filling the hair. I know, like I'm going ass backwards, right? I lighten the hair, then I fill the hair. The reason for this is that I knew I needed to use a lightener to get her as light as I wanted, and that I knew she'd pull orange. She really only gets this light, never any lighter. And I wanted to be able to control my undertone, so I'd bring her up light enough, go through, tone it down with what I wanted. I'd use Shades Gloss 6N. I let it sit for 15 minutes on the hair, gave myself an even canvas, that way I can go in with the tone that I wanted to do. This is her base formula. We are using it as her base, and we're also going to add Lowlights with the same formula. The formula is 2 ounces of 4N Logix Full, and 1/2 ounce of, maybe a little like 3/4 of an ounce of 6R Logix Full and 10 volume. Now I know you're probably wondering why I'm adding warm. We want it to be, so when you think of chocolate, when I think of chocolate, I know that mochas, chocolates, tones, they do have, you don't really look at it and say, oh, the hair is red, but they do have red tones in them. She already has her warm tones, she has gold and she has orange. And we don't need to add that to the formula because she has it naturally in her hair. So all we need to do is add the red. Now the Matrix Logix Demis, the full, is, to me, they are on the warmer side, which makes that a great line to use for her formula. Now I'm going to go through and apply the whole formula to her base, a few inches down. Now I know I used a 4, and you're thinking while you're putting, just follow me here. I know it seems like I'm putting like a lot of darker hair, tone on her hair, back on her hair, but you gotta figure she's already a level 1, 2, and if I had to choose between a 1 and a 2, I would definitely choose a 1. And we're putting essentially not even, we put that 4 in there, but we added the 6R, which bumps up that 4 a little bit, but the R is gonna have, add some more shiny reflections, so it will appear lighter anyways. Now I'm using that same formula to go through and apply lowlights through her hair. There's no rhyme or reason to these lowlights. I do try to grab some of the ones that are already a little bit darker and leave the ones that are already a little bit lighter out. But I kind of just want to go through and just chunk it out and apply that formula. Her ends are a bit more porous than her zone 1 and 2, obviously. However, with the red in the formula, I am comfortable applying this formula for her lowlights. So while you watch me apply some more of these foils, I would like to introduce you to a new addition to our family. His name is Finn, and we adopted him from the Humane Society a few weeks ago. He says Merry Christmas, and I assure you no animals were harmed in the picture. My daughter took that picture because she's a dork, and she just thought the Christmas lights were sitting there from a photo shoot I did, and she decided to have a little photo shoot of her own with him. But this is normally him. He's a real big goofball. We love him. We had to get a new buddy for our cat. She's Luna. She's 1.5 years old, and we have 2 dogs, so we needed to even out the species situation. After I am done applying the Lowlights, oh man, I wish I could foil this fast in real life. Whew! I will get back to Formula 2 that I apply in between the foils. Alright, now I'm going to mix up 6NB and 5N Shades Gloss in a bottle. That's a little bit faster. I can keep control, but I usually make a mess. There's always some drops on the floor. But the bottom one I put in a foil just so I had a base to lay the rest on. But when you put a formula on like this, you want to make sure that you're really saturating it. So I'm taking the time, squirting on there, and you notice I kind of rub my hands together. Now this is fast forward, so it looks like I'm vigorously smushing it in there. I'm not. I'm being gentle. You don't want to disrupt the molecules too much. And look at this mess. Like, this was a big project. So here it is while it's processing. And now that we are done, I just rinsed, shampooed, conditioned, and applied a protein and moisture treatment, the Redken Shots. And we absolutely loved this color. I think we finally found a happy medium for her, so she feels lighter, but it's gentle on her hair, and it looks great on her. Now, going back to when I mentioned I had a photography session. I didn't get one done. I did one. I have, since the beginning of the year, have been learning photography. So it's been something I've wanted to do for years. Here are a couple sample pictures of people I'm comfortable putting out. This is my sister and brother-in-law and my adorable little nephew. Their Christmas pictures. I'm doing family. I do seniors, babies. This is my cousin's little girl. So cute. So I'll fill you in more on that sometime soon, hopefully. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Truly appreciate it. It helps me keep bringing these videos out to you. And I love reading comments and questions below. I try to respond to them as soon as I can. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do so and hit that little notification bell to let you know when I do have more out. But thank you so much for stopping into my channel. Bye.